Welcome back to InsideRMCF, where we dive deep into the heart of Real Madrid, bringing you the latest news, analysis, and insights. I'm LJ, and today, we have exciting news about a new sponsorship deal and some intriguing developments regarding the squad. We'll bring you updates and insights on Carlo Ancelotti's latest press conference ahead of the Thursday's La Liga clash against Las Palmas. There's plenty to unpack, from defensive strategies to Mbappe's adaptation. Let's get into it. First up, big news off the pitch. Real Madrid have announced a new sponsorship agreement with Hisense, a leading global electronics company. This partnership, set to last until the summer of 2027, marks a significant development for the club. This collaboration designates Hisense as Real Madrid's official sponsor in Spain, Africa, and the Middle East. It's not just a branding opportunity but also a potentially lucrative deal that could enhance Real Madrid's global reach and financial stability. The agreement underscores the club's ongoing efforts to secure high-profile partnerships that align with their global brand. Next up, turning to transfer news, it seems Real Madrid's strategy might shift before the summer transfer window closes. Despite previous statements from Carlo Ancelotti, the club is now considering adding a new midfielder. Dani Ceballos' possible departure has prompted this change, with Ceballos reportedly eyeing a move to Real Betis or considering a significant offer from abroad. Real Madrid are assessing the market for potential replacements. The current midfield options are thin, especially with injuries to Jude Bellingham and Eduardo Camavinga, and the departure of La Fabrica talents such as Mario Martin and Nico Paz. Ancelotti has expressed concerns about losing Ceballos and is reportedly trying to persuade him to stay. If Ceballos does leave, the club will need to act quickly to bolster the midfield. While names like Rodri have been mentioned, he is not currently on Real Madrid's radar. Should Ceballos depart, the club's options for replacement could range from high-profile signings to emerging talents. Real Madrid's midfield depth would be tested, and finding the right fit will be crucial. With the club's focus on maintaining competitiveness, it might look for a player who can seamlessly integrate into Ancelotti's system. The challenge will be balancing immediate needs with long-term planning. The market for midfielders is vast, and Real Madrid's scouting network will play a key role in identifying suitable candidates. Shifting gears to Ancelotti's latest press conference. Ancelotti kicked off by discussing the importance of a compact team when defending. A classic principle, but one that's crucial for Real Madrid this season. He made it clear, if the striker presses and the defense doesn't come out, problems. This isn't just about the backline, but the entire squad moving as a unit. Real Madrid's defense has been a talking point lately, especially with the integration of players like Antonio Rudiger and the return to form of Eder Militao. Ancelotti's emphasis on collective effort over individual brilliance suggests that he's looking to avoid the pitfalls of disjointed defending we've seen in other teams. Expect to see a highly disciplined Real Madrid side, where the press starts from the front and is supported by a cohesive backline. Speaking of defense, Eder Militao's resurgence was another highlight. Ancelotti praised his solidity and understanding with Rudiger, pointing out his precise long passes as a key asset. Militao's ability to distribute the ball accurately from deep positions is crucial for launching quick counterattacks, especially with the pace of players like Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe up front. His partnership with Rudiger is still developing, but Ancelotti's confidence in him signals that Militao is seen as the cornerstone of this defense. Now, let's talk about the man everyone is watching. Kylian Mbappe. While he's yet to score in La Liga, Ancelotti isn't concerned, stating that Mbappe is working with humility and adapting well. Mbappe's adaptation to La Liga and Real Madrid's playing style is a process. Although he hasn't found the back of the net in the league, his presence on the field is undeniable. Drawing defenders, creating space, and contributing to the team's overall dynamics. Ancelotti's calm response to the media's concerns highlights a long-term vision for Mbappe, focusing on integration rather than immediate results. Next up, managing rest periods and squad rotation. As the season heats up, Ancelotti also touched on the importance of squad rotation, especially with the Champions League around the corner. With a packed schedule ahead, Ancelotti's strategy will likely involve rotating key players to maintain fitness levels and avoid burnout. Expect to see a mix of veterans and younger talents getting minutes, particularly in the less demanding matches. This approach not only keeps the squad fresh but also helps in keeping everyone motivated and match-ready. Aurelien Tchouameni's importance. Another player under the spotlight is Aurelien Tchouameni. Ancelotti made it clear. He's not asking Tchouameni to be the next Kroos, he's asking him to be the best version of himself. Tchouameni's role in midfield is pivotal. He brings a different skill set compared to Kroos, more physicality, a strong defensive presence, and the ability to break up play. Ancelotti's comments suggest that he sees Tchouameni as a future leader in the midfield, one who can dictate the tempo of the game in his own way. Champions League format and squad expectations. Ancelotti was also asked about the new Champions League format, but opted to reserve judgment until after experiencing it firsthand. Real Madrid has always been a force in the Champions League, and this season will be no different. While the new format could present new challenges, Ancelotti's experience and the team's depth should allow them to adapt quickly. It's a wait-and-see approach, but don't be surprised if Real Madrid once again asserts their dominance in Europe. Lastly, injury concerns were also on Ancelotti's mind, especially with the alarming number of ACL tears across football. He mentioned David Alaba's recovery, urging patience as he works his way back to full fitness. Alaba's return will be crucial, especially as the season progresses and the demands on the squad increase. Ancelotti's concern about the tight schedule and lack of proper preparation is a reminder of the physical toll on players. Managing injuries and recovery will be key to sustaining Real Madrid's performance across all competitions. As we wrap up this edition of InsideRMCF, it's clear that Ancelotti's approach this season is one of balance. Between defense and attack, experience and youth, and, most importantly, between immediate results and long-term success. With Las Palmas up next, we'll see how these strategies play out on the pitch. Lest I forget, Real Madrid's squad list for the Las Palmas game. Dani Ceballos is included regardless of the rumors about his future. And that wraps up today's episode of InsideRMCF. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Real Madrid insights, and stay tuned for our post-match analysis after the Las Palmas game. Until then, Hala Madrid.